Well, we're here. Orlando Kart Center. We're double header. We're kind of regretting it right now. Matt and I got into Gabe's at really late. We watched the F1 race. We finished that up. Ridiculous. Look who's finally back at the track, allowed to go back out. Justin, our cook for today. Please don't screw it up. Oh my god. Yeah, it's I don't know what Matt's doing. I'm putting on some tires, gotta swap stuff over. I'm not gonna do first practice. Oh, this is the reason that he's not been able to come to a track. He's not even able to come to a track by himself. He has to bring the significant other from now on. Chris is his first time out. And then we have Chris, the other Chris. He's somewhere around here. And then we have Matt and I that were struggling from last night. It's not bad running back to back, but it is bad running so late and then so early the next morning. So I'm not gonna practice. Just get everything swapped over for today for Orlando Kart Center. So should be a fun one. Excited, ready. Thanks to all subscribers. Like, share, comment. Can't wait. Let's get to it, guys. Let's have a good day. So Chris is out there as new Cosmic. He really likes it. I just don't know where he's at. That's the hard part. Trying to figure out where everybody's at now with some different chassis and cars, but I saw him. The car says like MDR on it. So he likes it. Looks like he's doing good. Justin looks like he's doing good. The new Chris looks like he's having a blast. So Matt's skipping practice as well. And it should be fun. I'm excited. Here's the new Chris. He's gonna have a blast for sure. All right, guys, we're showing how to do tires with these scissors. Scissors. With these scissors, anybody can do tires. It's super easy. Kart Store USA. Go get you a set. Good guy, Willie. Once I used them once, I liked them. It's just too cheap to buy one. How much were they?
Like $100. Huh? Like 100.
$100, and you'll save yourself a whole bunch of time. I've been using them because Justin has a set, Chris has a set, everybody has a set. I'll buy one sooner or later. Birthday present, anybody? So as you see, I did not go out for warm-up, but I went out for qualifying, put the tires on my 180 rims, and sent it. We run MGs here, and the cart acts way better on MGs than it does on Vega Reds, but we are getting the cart down. Cart felt really good, really quick. This is going to be my first flying lap, and I was eating the curbs. I don't know why, maybe because I was really excited. And when I was buying the tires, Chris and I saw that there was something issue with one of the beads, and when I took this left-hander, it came right off the bead. So hey, I qualified last. What can I say?
So qualifying started out fairly flat.
This has never happened. And yes, I ground down but I'm not sure if it got seated right or not. I don't run them, so.
Nobody runs the bead locks really. But yeah, so that was qualifying. Everybody did really well under the tent. Chris is going front of the pack for the masterclass, and Jorge with the mishap. But it's all good. So we're getting another tire from the Ritter brothers, and we're gonna pop it on there, and then he'll be starting from the back in the pre-final. So yeah, love the qualifying.
Kart Store USA is a kart parts supplier that racers and retailers can count on when they need reliable advice and service. We focus on servicing all racers with honesty and pride while maintaining customer satisfaction. We carry a full stock of Kart Republic and Tony Kart chassis, as well as IAMI and Vortex Rock engines. We've also got a host of other parts available and in stock, such as products from Rev Performance Materials, Jecco Racing Seats, and more. We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and on top of that, if your order exceeds $200, shipping is on us. Check out all we have to offer today by visiting us online at kartstore-usa.com.
So on to the pre-final. Here, of course, I qualified last. I'm on the back of the grid, and right here, I could see Chris Daltrey arguing with Josh, because I didn't even know that they combined the Masters and the Heavy class together to make us a one big class, which I'm super excited and happy about, because the bigger the class, the better the racing. So right here, they're having a confusion of where everybody was lined up. They didn't tell us this before we went on track, so we were confused. Apparently, the two Master guys out-qualified the senior Heavy guys, but there was a confusion of where everybody was supposed to line up. So I didn't know what the heck was happening. Me and my little buddy back here and the cadet, we were just having a good time. So once they figured everything out, we got underway. Of course, starting in the back, my goal was to get up front as quickly as possible, but safely as possible. Here we had like a debacle start because we could see the lights across the track, but our buddy Josh was blocking the lights. So the good thing about it is after his race, he was very receptive our complaints, and he changed it up for the final, and everything was great. Got into the back of Chris here for the start, so got a good run out of flag corner. Went on the inside, a good pass, and I was just going to start trying to pick people off slowly. I didn't know how aggressive these guys were going to get up here front. Definitely, I know Chris Daltrey and Matt were quick, so they wanted to get up to the front real quick. Justin had a good run going as well. I went up on the inside. I pulled a Phil and murdered the curb, and I almost pulled it off, but nope. The 833 came back on the inside, and he held me off for that turn. It was a good run for sure. I went back up on the inside trying to get by him quickly. Cleared him right away, and then went straight down to the bottom to throw a little block. And then from there on, I was on my way of trying to chase down the group in front of me. I was running them down, and then right in front of me is the new Chris. There's so many Chris's here, guys, to be honest. But the new Chris, you see his line. He was not doing a very good job, but this is his first time in a racing condition. I get around him here, and I'm guessing he didn't like it because he's gonna send it in on the flagpole, full send mode. He's been watching the videos hard, and boom! I was like, really? Come on! But I couldn't even be mad, man, because that's a move I would do. So I was like, all right, time to start running them out again, see if I can catch back up. I get back up to Chris as well. Like I said, yeah, there's a lot of Chris's, man. We have way too many Chris's in the group. And then Justin ran to the back of another Chris, and he was mad. He thought he had bent stuff, but really nothing was bent. He was just mad. So this was a comical race for sure. It was, oh my God, it was insane. So I'm behind 838. I get a decent run onto his back bumper, and then I was going to make the pass, but he got hung up by Chris here, and then I was going to try to make the pass into my favorite turn. I decided to make it 3 wide, dive it up on the inside, and then swing out right in front of them. Get ahead, and then I think the next car in front of me was the pole sitter for the senior heavy class, the other Chris from SLA. So with like 2 laps to go, I was able to catch him down. His kart started pushing really bad, so I saw that slowly. I started catching up. My lap times were really good though as well. I was running within a tenth of each other each lap, so the kart was doing really, really well. I thought it was handling great, but Gabe on the sideline saw the kart still over hiking, and we wanted to knock that out. That was our goal this weekend, was just keep working on the setup, Jackson, we got a little better. Kart was just really fast in Orlando. It's a technical track, and this TB really likes a technical track. It struggles a little bit more on the sweepers at the moment because I haven't gotten that down setup wise, but on the technical track, the kart just handles like a dream. So when it comes to like a tight technical track, Orlando, Anderson, stuff like that, the kart just really, really likes to work. So got out in front of him, made a good pass, and then was able to take the white flag here. Pulled out pretty decent buffer, and then as you can see, the top 4 were in their league of their own, or top 5, I think, were in their league of their own. Just got into incidents and accidents, but understanding the kart, learning the kart, I had caster in the kart still. I found out even more later on that the kart just loves caster. The more caster you throw at it, the better it gets, the faster it gets, the quicker it gets. For sure, it is a quick kart and a tight and technical track and a fast sweeper track at the moment. I'm just having issues understanding the dynamics to get the chassis to work. But later on, I figure it out. I get better. I get quicker. This run, there was no hopping, no nothing. It's just over hiking the rear, what Gabe saw. So I was going to throw the kitchen sink at it and send it for the finals, as I took this weekend as a testing session, and that's what I kept doing. P6 wasn't too bad. A lift pump?
Lift pump.
Yeah.
Why?
More power.
Huh?
More power. Yeah, two caddies, 2 cat filters.
Cat daddy? Oh, you got me on video?
Nah.
Oh.
We're just here chilling. Gabe hasn't recorded anything. I take two hours to do all the changes to my kart.
Pretty close. That's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah. Gabe was on the sideline watching, and he was telling me I was over hiking it. Even though lap times look good, we don't want that. We're trying to get that out. So since this is more of a testing session, yeah, it's an excuse, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
So this is gonna go really, really well, or really, really bad. I don't think we've ever done this much to the car before. Anyways,
No.
like during the day. We've done increments throughout the weekend, but we just changed the whole setup.
So when Jorge says he didn't make any changes, that's
Oh,
not
no,
the truth.
No.
He changed
This
everything.
This time I went to a hard axle, and actually H2 axle, so how hard.
Here we go.
So I went to
Take notes.
H2
Take
axle.
notes. We're in
I
Orlando.
went to
70-degree weather.
How you doing?
I dropped the back of the chassis,
Or clockwise.
and then I put seat struts on, and I put the front bar back in. So basically stiffened up the chassis, so the hike wouldn't hike so high.
Go, wait.
What?
Wait. You're gonna go right into the flagpole.
You're gonna
wait,
see the car just roll.
Why?
You're just gonna roll over.
Why? I
You're
already changed it.
You're
It
gonna
wouldn't.
two-wheel it, man.
Why? Why would you say that?
Did you stiffen it up so I can't
Because
spin you this time?
Because you're so tall.
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck you up, Chris.
He did spin me out. Oh, what a rough day. You think it's gonna two-wheel now?
I think so.
A
Why?
little too much.
I think
It's okay.
the dropping of the axle. I think that's gonna be the big
I
thing.
mean the lift.
Oh, well, you lifted it up
Lifted
so
it
it's
up.
the rear end sits down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now it should. This is
Axle
about
up,
as down as it
chassis
can go.
down.
Yeah.
We
So
can't get the chassis planted in.
yeah. So the sidewall of the tire is gonna take a lot of the bite. So as soon as the rear end sits, you're gonna roll. When that weight transfers to that side, it's gonna eat the sidewall. And with the amount of rubber on the track, I think it'll pick up.
We'll find out.
You think you'll rail the corner?
I think.
So you think I should have just kept the chassis?
I think you should have left the height but changed the axle. That's my personal opinion, but
Why? It's too late now.
Yeah, at least we'll know.
I know. But now it's a testing session, as you said.
You're right. Testing session.
still got it out.
Matt might be right. Matt's super knowledgeable about it, so he might be right on it. I did DB'd one of the tires because I did
First
go.
time in history.
Yeah,
I think
I've
what
never seen
happened
it.
was the opposite to what was happening earlier. That we're getting so much height because it was on the right hander that it happened, right?
Oh, left-handed.
Yeah, it's possible. Too much height.
Too much hike, rode over on the sidewall, DB'd itself. So, I'll let you know how it goes. Either I'm crying or celebrating. You'll know in a
You're
second.
gonna cry either way, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
God, man.
Chris beat me. Daltrey. Ouch. I'm gonna end it right there. On to the finals, and I'm ready to go straight to the front. I can see the front. It's been a minute since I've been there, so I just wanted to go as fast as possible. Off the start, I wanted to cover off Chris or pinch him on the inside just so he would get a more difficult run for sure. Matt got a really good run. I gave Chris plenty of room and then gave Matt a shot. I knew if Matt's going to make a pass, he's going to slow the cart up to the person in front of me, and we can go to the front. Definitely, Matt is more aggressive than I am when it comes to going to a front for sure. So it's good when you have someone like that and you're running with them. They make a hole, and all you gotta do is catch them when they're getting out of the turn. So right here, I start pushing, letting Matt know to make sure he is gonna make the pass. And right here, I'm gonna let him slide right in front of me. Perfect, and then we can just start tracking down the top two. I've been racing with Matt a pretty good while now. I would say we've been racing, week in and week out for a pretty good bit. So I'm understanding what he likes, and right there I get shoved by the 888. He was a wild man. It was very interesting racing with him for sure. I think it's the first time they get to race with him. Someone as aggressive as I am, but when it comes to more the regional level and up, I usually am not that aggressive when it comes to like the local levels, but for sure kept me on my toes. I like that type of racing to an extent. Not gonna lie, I do like beating and banging and going for it when it's down to the last couple laps. I'm not a big fan of it at the very beginning of the race, because then the leaders get too far ahead. Right there, the 531 started to go sideways, and the 522, didn't even touch him. He just went around. Got me a good run there, and then I just slid, held in the inside, protected. And from here, I was just going to go up to Matt and follow him around. It was a good battle between me and the 522 and the 888 back there. I was having a blast. All those changes, the kart was working. It wasn't over hiking. It was free. It was hauling ass. I was having a blast. For sure, the changes I did worked like a champ. I couldn't be happier. And, it's just kept progressing my knowledge of the kart. Things that I thought I knew were now different, and it didn't make any sense to me. But I know I can, if I needed to stop the hiking, that was it. Turn 1 and 2 are not my best turns in Orlando. Still, the setup makes the rear really, really light. So I was feeling underconfident on the. I was getting shoved pretty hard. I did not expect to make the move that early, but the kart was just hooked up and rolling. And from right there on, I took the lead from Matt. Matt followed in behind me, and then I was gone. I asked for a little tap down the straightaway, and Matt told me he couldn't. He was going to try to push, but he wasn't there. Kart just felt great. I mean, it just felt the way it was supposed to feel this whole time. It wasn't bogging down. It wasn't cutting back. It was nothing. And then I spoke too soon, because a couple laps later, the motor started to die on me, and it was because of my fault. I completely forgot to put a fuel filter on, and I clogged up the carb. Matt's on the outside because I'm holding up everybody. I'm just like running a shifter line the best I can, and basically fell down 4 or 5 seconds a lap and watched everybody drive by me like they're on a 2-stroke. So oh my god. Yeah, it was such a heartbreaker. The motor wouldn't rev. Everybody was trying to push me back up to the front. I mean, I thank everybody for helping me push. And, everybody that watched the channel, I appreciate it for coming out, saying what's up. I put this content out to get me more karters out there, more drivers out there. I love to see you guys. So in the end of this race, I end up pulling in. I finished P last. What can I say? I unlocked the talent, though.
No. All right, guys. Super happy. Setup worked. I just want to try one other thing to make sure it works great.
The winner.
Congratulations to Matt, P1. Congratulations to Chris, P3. Congratulations to Justin, P4. Congratulations to the other Chris. Chain popped off. Congratulations to me.
We showed up today, bro.
We showed up.
Kart was fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna see. I mean,
I didn't
saw the
finish.
video. Obviously you're gonna see some of the battle, but compared to the whole day, the way that the car handled after the changes that we did before the final was night and day. Like the hiking, he was hiking probably about 6 inches each turn and bouncing in other races. So if this is any indication, the problem is fixed. So
hopefully it is fixed. The car felt way better. No more hiking. Just was real quick, free through the corners.
and fast.
Fast. I just want, the only thing I want to do is I just want to raise the chassis back up to normal, like mid-level, and see if that still changes it and makes it a little bit quicker. But overall, good weekend, good test weekend. Now on to NOLA. That's gonna be the next race for me. CKNA South Series final race. NOLA, here I come. I'm gonna give it everything I got. I don't know if I'm gonna go with heavy or masters yet, but
Just run back.
everything I'm gonna got for sure. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe. White Knuckle Racing, Jet Racing, both channels. Very
Like to see
important
Gabe
for us.
back on track. Comment. He's gonna get shoulder surgery, so this might be the last time you see him for a while. All right, later guys.